This post right here is precisely why I do not believe that women should get married like in their early 20s or their late teens, because you really haven't had a chance to be out of your parents' house and develop who you are as a person and learn what you like or dislike, your beliefs, your value system outside of your parents' home. This is the reason why I believe you should go off to college or get into the careers you want. Try a couple of different careers, try a couple of different cities or states. Also, this is why I say when you are married, you should not lose everything about yourself to become just a wife and a mother. You should stay connected to your friends, your family, your hobbies, everything that makes you you. Because if you end up like this woman and wake up one day and you don't know what you like because everything that you have done has been tailored to your husband's likes, then this could be you. So we're going to jump into that now that I've done that long lead up. This woman posted in the 2X chromosome saying, "Who am I?" First of all, let's look at these ages. She's 40 right now. She says she's been in a 25-year relationship. So she's been with this man since she was a teenager. She had literally no time to develop her sense of self. So off the bat, I need to say that this lady needs to have some grace for herself. All right, so she says, left a 25-year relationship yesterday. Took a bit to realize the man did nothing but use me. The story is longer than that, but nothing I necessarily want to detail or go over right now. It's too raw. And if I'm being honest, too effing embarrassing. I'm so angry at myself for so many reasons, mostly because I'm not stupid. Very far from it, but I let myself be stupid for my whole effing adult life. And now I'm 40 with 5 kids and nothing to my name. It's a bitter effing pill to swallow. My 17-year-old daughter and I went to the store on the way to my mom's where we're staying. My daughter is also not stupid. She's seen this coming for some time and knows and understands the reasons why. She's in full support of me and only wishes I had done it sooner. The plan was spaghetti, but not fully homemade. We were looking at jarred sauce, and she could see that I was overwhelmed. She said, "What kind do we normally get?" I say ragu, but honestly, kiddo, only because that's your dad's preference. She pauses and says, "Well, what do you like, Mom?" Man, that question hit me between the eyes hard. I spent these years catering to him and his taste, totally putting myself behind him at every turn, and having the freedom to make my own calls based on my own taste should have been freeing. It should have been empowering. I should have giggled and danced and picked out my favorite while mentally giving him the finger. I'm not being dramatic when I say it's never been my choice. It's always been keeping the peace, making sure he is comfortable and happy so he doesn't yell or throw things or pout and ignore me for days because I brought home the wrong ketchup brand. Instead, I realized I had no effing clue. None, zero. What do I like of anything? Am I going to have am I going to have a goddamn existential crisis every time I have to choose between what I always get because he required it and what I want? I haven't been gone 24 hours. I know this gets better. I know I'll be able to giggle and dance over my own choice at some point. I know it's too close to really truly understand my freedom and relish it. I will not go back, so I will have to relearn myself. She's not relearning herself, she is learning herself. So, my question, you all, is if you have been here, what are your tips for getting through the initial shock of realizing you know nothing about yourself, and how do you find her? For me, this sounds quite tragic. This woman lost her 20s and her 30s. She lost all of that. And the way she sounds, it sounds like she was a prisoner. You know, like when you're in prison, you don't have choices as far as what you eat. You eat what's given. You don't have choices. You don't have freedom. And this woman had no freedoms. She did everything to stay in line. He kept her in check, and she stayed in check because she was literally under his thumb, and she's been groomed and trained since she was a teenager. She was with him since she was 15 years old. She's had no chance to learn who she is, and that's the tragedy of all of these things. This is precisely why This is precisely why I do not like getting married when women get married really young, because they haven't had a chance to travel to different states to make sure that they really want to have 6 kids or something like that, to make sure that the religion that they were raised in is what they really want to stay in. We should have the opportunity to be out of our parents, out from underneath our parents, be on our own, learn ourselves before we get stuck in a relationship where now you have a man that's sitting up here molding you in his image like he is some kind of demigod. All right, let's jump into a few of these comments. This was a good comment right here. This person named Rogue says, I will speak in specifics, but apply those to the rest of your life. Number 1, it's okay to like ragu. Number 2, it's okay to try Prego. Number 3, it's okay to not like Prego. You learned something. We should all keep learning. Keep trying new sauces. Number 4, it's okay to stop trying new sauces when you find the one you like, or continue to try new ones. Number 5, it's okay to buy the sauce your kids like, or to buy the one everyone finds acceptable. A good relationship should be give and take, but mostly give for a parent. Number 6, it's okay to treat yourself right and not tolerate those who treat you wrong. Absolutely. Number 7, it's okay to have doubts, but if they start to overwhelm you, seek help. The way Rogue listed this out is so helpful, because you can switch, the brand names or whatever to anything. But the important thing is to try different things, because when you're in the home with your parents, you're subject to what they like, unless you have some parents that are, okay with you trying different things and being adventurous as well. And obviously, this woman did not have a spouse that allowed her and her children to try different things. So I'm really happy for her and her children. Taddeo says, be kind to yourself first and foremost. You deserve that. Be curious, be patient. I know it's so much easier to say these things, but what I wish I knew was that I didn't need to have all the answers. There was time to figure things out. Time to realize that I just like dumping some crushed tomatoes in a pan and chop up some basil and a spoonful of jarred garlic over my picky eating ex. I learned to cook for myself again, what I liked. Everything edged slowly towards the intimacy of knowing yourself and what I deserved in life, which was knowing, caring, believing in yourself. And then Peaceful Harmony says this, kind and curious. Ariel says, reframe this experience for yourself. Instead of not knowing who you are, think of it as now you get to try all new things. Take an art class, or take your daughter rock climbing, or go see some live music, or just Google things to do in your area and pick something. Don't worry so much about if you like something, just try it. What you like and don't like will come with time and space for you to decide for yourself. And definitely try some new spaghetti sauce. Electric Magnetic says, well said. Not a witch, your wife says, you've been with your ex since you were 15. Wow. Breathe. You will get your footing. Right now, things feel a bit unsteady, but you've got this. You spent a lot of your informative years with this person, and there will be times when it's not easy, but you will figure this out and have a clearer voice because of it. Write a journal about things you like, big and small. Note what your children say. Write a kindness to yourself, too. Part of getting to know yourself again is to start small, and things will come, and give yourself time to be. Also, remember, it's an adjustment for the kids, too, even if they understand. For the pre-made spaghetti sauce, Newman's Own isn't bad. Neither is Prego. I love that there is such a community to be found in many of these social media platforms. I'm glad that so many women are saying to be kind to yourself, because some people just don't know. This woman came in and she was really harsh on herself, but she's been with this man since she was 15 years old. She didn't get a chance to develop normally, because you shouldn't be with somebody that young before your brain is fully formed. She's still a teenager. She's still a kid. That's not fair. Anyways, let me know what you think. Like I said, this is the reason why I think that you should leave your parents' house, go live by yourself for a while, learn things, learn yourself, try different things. This is your chance before you settle down into those different roles that require so much of your time and energy. All right, y'all, join the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.